Browns put a lot of personnel and effort to take away the middle part of the field when they come to their pass defense. How do you guys have to counter that with trying to pick apart and manipulate it to open up the middle part of the field?
They got to stop us every down that we line up.
DK, what have you heard about playing AFC North football, and what are you looking forward to most about a home environment for a divisional game?
I've heard that this is where real football is played. Just looking forward to lining up against every other team that we play, including Sunday.
Have you asked any guys about it or any of the rivalries or anything?
No, I really don't care. I'm here to play football.
TK, one thing that's helped you guys when it comes to getting chunk plays has been your catch and run ability. Is there any thoughts of trying to orchestrate more possibilities to do that within playing cover two so much against you, trying to take away the deep shots, any way to get you in catch and run situations more to help in that regard?
I know two of them came because Aaron made a good run check, and Ben Skoranek blocked his butt off on the outside, and then the next one came from everybody doing their part on offense, Ben with a great run fake, Calvin taking 2-3 dudes out of there and opening up the middle of the field. So I think it's just a group effort, for those chunk plays and, continue to put them on film.
Is that kind of the way you guys got to operate if they're going to play so much cover two, is to take the underneath stuff?
Every time we step on the field, we're trying to score. So if it comes in one play or 10 plays, then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
What have you enjoyed playing with your teammates here? That the way that the running backs can catch so many passes, the tight ends can work so many different ways. It seems like this offense has different position groups that hurt you a lot.
Yes, sir. We got playmakers all over the field, and I'm just happy to be here playing football. We're 3-1 right now, and just looking forward to playing the Browns on Sunday.
When it comes to how the Browns try to blitz teams like get pressure, what is the priority for you guys to get open quicker, especially if the team's playing press?
You keep talking about the other team, and all I'm worried about is us on Sunday. So, yeah.
I know you don't talk about other teams, but Denzel Ward, you faced him a couple times. What are you looking forward to in a third time where this time there's a division record kind of on the line?
It's going to be a good matchup. He's a great player, so looking forward to going against him. Newsome, Grant Delpit, Harden, Nichols, so they got some good players everywhere.
You guys are starting to hit your stride as far as the run game and more efficiency. In the last time you played, you had a week off. Where do you feel you guys are as far as finding your potential as a more complete offense and put together a whole game?
My bad. Me up.
But just as far as like putting together a complete game in offense, you guys ran the ball efficiently, you're hitting your big plays. Where do you think you guys are in your progress to find your potential?
We won't know until Sunday. I don't have a good measuring stick of how good our run game is going to be until we line up and play on Sunday. But the biggest point of the turning those run plays into explosives is everybody doing their job. Our receivers blocking, tight ends blocking, our running back running, hitting the hole, trusting the course. So I think it's just a big group effort, every play we step out there on the field.
From the tight ends weighing blocks, from your block on I think it was the first touchdown. I think Ben Skoranek also threw our second touchdown. Ben Skoranek threw a big block. It seems like tight ends and wide receivers play a huge role in the run game here. How have you seen that develop and the guys embrace that message?
Yes, sir. Everybody's willing to take on that challenge. Receivers are known for catching the football, but we got everybody in the room wanting to block and wanting to get tanks for knockdowns that we get on Mondays after the game. So we just take it serious because those are our brothers running the ball.
When you rely on the short passing game so much, what's it mean to have Aaron back there who's kind of seen and done everything in this game and can recognize any defense?
What was the question?
What's that mean to have a guy like him back there kind of calling the shots?
Oh, it's great because, he's seen a ton of football, a lot of defenses, so he pretty much knows what the defense is going to do before they do it. So he's definitely going to give us a right look. He's going to find the right person.
DK, you said you've watched a lot of Cooper Kupp just to kind of get north and south. And what about Cooper's yak game really fits your style of play and allows you to maximize the yak you get?
Just him catching the ball and getting upfield. He's not trying to run lateral. He's getting north and south.
It's one thing to be the sixth offensive lineman. Hey, somebody gets hurt, you're going in. But it's another thing for the team to decide, hey, we want to get the sixth offensive lineman in there. What do you feel like you did put yourself in a position where you're trusted and they want to use you the way that they want?
Just every day during practice, doing my job. Obviously, a lot of the time during camp, I have those days where I have a heavy workload because, I just not practicing and whatnot. But, just every day during camp doing my job. And obviously, it worked for me. And obviously, they see a level of trust.
Yeah.
Spencer, does your versatility give you any advantage when you're out there in that spot?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously I'm used to blocking the interior guys, but when you're out on the edge, it's more so DNs and whatnot. Doesn't make it any harder or easier. It's just changing up the technique, and I think it is a big adjustment going from the inside out.
Did you guys as a group gain confidence in that Vikings game?
Absolutely.
It looked like by the end, the whole
like
group.
we were having fun out there. Coming on the sideline, having fun. Just getting back to what we know, playing our brand of ball. We had a couple of successful runs the past weeks, but last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, I felt like we kind of took off in the run game.
What got you there? What got you back to playing your ball?
Just believing in ourselves and not trying to do too much. Obviously, throughout the week, you can kind of, oh man, you can get like kind of the pressure on maybe the O-line's doing this, maybe the O-line needs to do that. But at the end of the day, just cover guys up and let Jalen, Kenny G, Caleb do whatever they need to do.
You hopeful to get a ball thrown your way at some point here?
Say that again?
You hopeful to get a ball thrown your way at some point?
Oh,
here?
absolutely. I mean, it's an O-lineman dream to catch a big man touchdown, but we'll see what days to come and hopefully pass coming my way soon.
Spencer, what's the key to keeping that momentum going forward, that feeling you guys had at the end of that game going forward?
It's definitely good. Obviously, we have an early bye, and we have, 13 straight now, so obviously we got to keep the momentum for a long time now, considering we don't have any breaks anymore, so we have to keep that momentum and carry it on to the rest of the season because we have to rely on a run game in order for the passing game to open up.
You played a lot in the Ravens playoff game. You played pretty well. Do you feel like that was kind of a springboard for you for having a good season this year?
Yeah. I mean, I had to start because Mason had broke his hand, and I felt it was a good kind of note on the end of the year going into this year, obviously. Yeah.
Do they have plays where you get the ball?
Not that I know of.
Spencer, what's the biggest, when you watch Miles on tape, like, what really, is it just everything that jumps out at you?
Yeah, I mean, he's a unique athlete, obviously. His resume speaks for itself. He doesn't, like Coach G says, he doesn't need any endorsement from me, but, there's not, there's nobody, built like he is and can do the things that he can do. So, obviously, we have to minimize him. We know what he can do, as we've seen, the past 4 weeks or whatever it is. So, minimizing him will definitely be a part of the game plan, which it is for everybody every week.
You ever had to go again?
Yeah, last year I reported eligible and we had a play call and the can to the play was blocking essentially like 5 down protection, like everybody manned up and I was lined up at left tackle. It was a 2-point play. We threw to CP, I believe, and as I heard Russ say can, I'm like, I counted. I looked inside. I counted 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was like, that's me. But it was all good. The ball got out quick. But yeah, I had to go against him. I was hoping that the ball got out quick. But yeah, it was fine though. But you just can't panic in those type of moments.
You guys view it as a group effort? I mean, Mike was talking yesterday about, tight ends and running backs are going to have to do their job just because he is such a unique athlete.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, we want to run the ball. And, me being in there and having Darnell, obviously he's a unique build. Obviously, there's not any other tight ends that are looking like O-linemen and can run routes too. So, having us both in there, we got a lot of pounds on the edge and boosting the run game.
Mason, do you feel like on the fourth in that Vikings game that you were in the type of rhythm that you want from this offensive line as a group?
Yeah. We had a lot of fun out there. We're just, like I've been saying, just continuing to get better every week and trying to build off the last performance. And it's the small things. And so just coming out here to practice, replicating, getting better. That's what we're going to do.
That being said, is this as physical a defense to face, especially in front of Cleveland?
Yeah. Cleveland's got a really, really good front. We knew that from last year. We've seen it on tape again this year, and it'll be a good challenge for us, and we're excited.
And what is it that makes them so hard to run against?
They're super consistent with how they play. They're physical. They have really good guys, and I think they play pretty well together.
How big of a challenge does Myles Garrett present for you guys, and what do you think the keys are to try to slow him down?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Myles is really, really good. He does a lot of things at a super high level, and obviously there's different things you have to do to help negate what he can do, but ultimately we'll see what happens.
What do you think of Spencer with his blocking on the outside?
It's been awesome. Having him and Darnell out there was awesome. Being able to hammer the edge a little bit, and it was super fun for all of us.
You have someone like game over a game like that. What does that say about the three backs back there?
Yeah. We have a bunch of really, really good backs, and so we're just going to go out there and do what we do, and however it shakes is how it shakes.